Are you suffering from stiffness and tightness on your hips if you've been sitting a lot and you need this deep myofascial release? Self-myofascial using a foam roller. Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel. Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. Join me for a gentle, deep, dynamic stretching self-myofascial release and how it will help the overall flexibility, mobility of your hips, your core strength. We're going to do some core workout as well and improve your overall posture. If you need a soft foam roller, you can get the soft foam roller, Common Foam right now, FOAM. I have a limited edition soft foam roller. This is 3 inches. You can also get the 6 inches. The good thing about the 3 inches, so the width is less, but if you want a 6-inch diameter, you can also get it inside my foam roller website. And the 6 inches is great for those who are weaker. So the 3 inches has gravity assisted for those with weak lower abs, low back muscle, stiffness, tightness, as well as those with bulging sensation if you have a pelvic floor issue. And for those with back pain, stiffness, how it's related to pelvic floor. If you're having back pain and stiffness, it affects our pelvic floor. So that's why it's important to target your pelvic floor muscles with proper breathwork, keeping your spine in neutral position and improve your mobility, flexibility, all the way up to our upper back. According to the study, if you have a lot of forward head, round the shoulder posture as well, it restricts our breath work, and that also causes downward pressure to our pelvic floor. So it's important to add your dynamic stretching as your pre-workout, post-workout, or your recovery day. So in this video is my recovery day. I did a lot of activities yesterday, so I'm a little bit stiff and sore from my 1-hour ice skating, as well as my lifting weights. I did some deadlift, some squats. Those are my compound movement exercises to keep my bone, my muscles strong and healthy. I believe in Pilates, yoga, and physical therapy, but don't forget your strength training and your cardio training. So I try to incorporate every day to do some simple exercises. So today is my recovery day, and it's important to listen to your body. If you're feeling stiff and sore, you can't do too much strength training. Lay off with the weights, and if you're feeling good today, then do some weight training. Could be your pre-workout mobility training, so you feel safe when you're lifting weights. So let's begin the program now. We're gonna lie down on your back with the foam roller underneath our pelvis. We're gonna do a gentle stretching, targeting our piriformis muscles, our SI joint, as well as our hip abductors, adductors. When you do ice skating, it's a lot of your balance. So those are these gluteus medius and minimus muscles on the side. So with the foam roller underneath your pelvis, you feel like this beautiful decompression in your SI joint, just a gentle release. So don't forget to take deep breaths first. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget the breath work. Zip it up and lift. So what's the meaning of zipping up? So from your lower abs to your navel, you're slowly lifting it up instead of a downward pressure. And when you expand your ribcage, you want to make sure you expand laterally, 360 degrees breath. So I'm expanding. You can see my abdominal muscles rising, but at the same time, my ribcage is also opening laterally. As you exhale, you squeeze, zip it up, and breathe out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, zip. Now hold on to the foam roller, bend your knees to tabletop. We're gonna warm up our core. Tabletop is your knees bent to 90. As you take a deep breath through your nose, exhale, tap your foot down. Inhale, back center, exhale, switch. This is a great beginner core with breath work. Breathe in, breathe out. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Don't forget the zipping up. Well done. Now from this position, we're going to extend both legs up. We're going to reach out to one leg. I'm starting with my left thigh behind the interlock my fingers, and I'm slowly lowering one foot down as I breathe out, lengthening the muscles. And lift it up all the way to your ankle if you can for a deep stretch. As you breathe in, breathe out, lift, and then switch to the other side. Slowly lower the other leg, keeping your knee locked for a deep stretch. Dynamic stretching. Contract, and relax. Inhale, switch again. Lift your foot up and then switch to the other side as you lower the right foot down, pulling your left knee and foot towards you for a deep stretch. Breathe in and then breathe out. And let the other foot dangle for a few inches off the mat. If you can reach down to the floor for a deeper stretch, you can. So I'm keeping my other foot really touching the ground, and you're going to feel that hip flexor release. As I inhale, exhale, lift my foot up and then switch again to the other side. Inhale, exhale. And you might find one side tighter than the other as you breathe in and breathe out. Feel that release. Last set. Inhale, exhale, slow and steady. Extend and stretch those muscles. Feel that beautiful hip flexor release. Keeping your knee locked and extended. Well done. Now, we're gonna crisscross one leg over the other thigh and hug your knees to your chest. So this is like a hero pose, but lying on your back and pulling towards your knees to your chest. You're gonna feel deep stretch on your gluteal muscles as you breathe in and breathe out, and then you can rock side to side, massaging self-myofascial release against the foam roller as you breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Well done. Now switch to the other side. Left knee over and right thigh. Crisscross and hug your knees to your chest. Feel that deep stretch. Feels so good on your hip joints. If you can't tolerate with your knees, and rock side to side. Inhale, exhale. If you need help and guidance, you can join my free one-on-one call, comment, guide, and you can access or coach for a free one-on-one call to learn more about core back protocol if you're having a lot of back pain, weak core, poor posture. And eliminate back pain fast, 14 days, in 14 days guaranteed. Okay, well done. Now, after doing that hero pose, now I'm going to place my right foot over my thigh and piriform stretch, hugging my knees to chest. So I'm really pulling it towards my chest, and I'm extending the opposite leg, the behind knee, back and forth for a deeper stretch. As I inhale, exhale. Feels so good. And you can also challenge by pulling it with your knee extended and really stretching your hamstrings and your piriformis all at the same time. Feels so good to stretch. Inhale, exhale. Now, in figure 4, hold on to the foam roller so it won't fall off, and then you can rock side to side. I'm really massaging self-myofascial release all the way until I could touch my right knee down to the mat, to the floor, and then switch to the other side. So I'm like massaging my hip all the way with a twist without any pain on my back, just a gentle stretch as I breathe in and breathe out. Feels so good if you're so stiff and tight. Today is a day to release all the muscle that's been so sore from working out or from sitting too much. Recovery is so important as well. Listen to your body, as I said. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget your breath work. Last set. Well done. Now we're going to switch to the other side. My left ankle or foot over my right thigh in front, and I'm hugging my knee to my chest. Feel that deep stretch on your piriformis muscle and your glutes as you breathe in, breathe out, and then place one hand behind your right thigh and kick up and down. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel so deep stretch. Now we can progress by placing your hand behind the back of your leg with your knee extended for a hamstring stretch as much as you can, keeping your right knee locked for a nice hamstring stretch if you can't. As you inhale, exhale. You can also add a little bit ankle pumps for a deep calf stretch. Today is really dynamic stretching with movement and muscle recovery day. with self-myofascial release. Well done. Now we're gonna do our hip adductors with your toes pointing to the heavens, knees locked, ankles locked. Exhale, open to a V stretch. As you open, you're gonna dorsiflex your ankle for deep stretch and slowly bend your knee for your nice hip adductors, hip groin release. As you breathe out, go back center. And once you go back center, tip your toes away and extend your knee back to beginning. And then open to a V stretch as you breathe out. Dorsiflex your ankle, bend your knee slowly, and then back center. Feels so lovely for that deep stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Dorsiflex, bend, back center. Inhale, exhale, extend, open. Dorsiflex as you slowly bend for a deep stretch and back center. Last set. Extend, open for a V stretch, dorsiflex, bend, and then back center. Whew. Well done. Now, with your leg extended, you can do also a little bit self-massage with your feet together, rolling on one side, holding that foam roller as you wiper movement. So it's like a wiper of your car. You're going left and right with control with your breath. All at the same time, self-myofascial release as you breathe in and breathe out. Slow, controlled. Try not to go all the way down if you can't. Feel that deep massage of your hip abductors against the foam roller. Breathe in and breathe out. Feels so good. A deep ache that's being released. Well done. Whew. That was lovely. Now I'm going to do a little bit low back massage. So I'm placing the foam roller on my big mid back. Not the low back, but the mid back. I'm going to massage it gently as I roll it over. Then arms over reach. And lift your hips up for a glutes activation. And then as I roll up for a mid back massage. And then crunch and breathe out. Inhale. Make sure you slowly extend and massage all the way to your upper back, near your upper traps. And lift your hips up. Activate your glutes as you breathe in and then breathe out. Lift, chin tuck, stop on the mid back and crunch and breathe out. So you're not putting downward pressure on your pelvic floor. Breathe in, expand your rib cage, reach overhead, arms overhead. Feel that foam roller releasing on your upper traps. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, last one. Feels so good to release those tightness away. Inhale and exhale. Whew, well done. Now we're going to go all fours position. Hands level to your shoulders, but I'm holding the foam roller, and knees level to your hips. So this will help elongate our spine. We'll do cat and camel. So an angry cat, round your shoulder, pelvic tilt in, look on your pelvis, look down. And then exhale, look up to a camel. Arch your back and breathe out. Inhale, round. Exhale, look up. Breathe in. Round. Exhale, lift off. Two more. Feels so good on your back. Recovery day. Last one, my friends. Well done. Now we're going to do a little bit twist. Place your hand behind your head and look up to the heavens and stretch your thoracic spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Point your elbow down and then twist. Don't forget your breath. Two more. Last one. Well done. Now switch to the other side. Right hand behind your head and then twist to the right. Your elbows up, exhale down. Point down to the floor. Breathe in, open. And then exhale back down. Two more. Don't forget your breath work. Last one. Well done. Now grab the foam roller with your hands. We're gonna do downward dog. This is great to really stretch your hips. Grab the mat with your toes. Brace your core in. As you inhale, lift your knees up, straighten as much as you can. Hips pointing to the heavens, and then march left and right to pedal and stretch those tight hamstrings. Hold on tight on the foam roller as you breathe in and breathe out. Feels so good. Stretch on your hamstring and your glutes and your back. This is good for your pelvic floor as well. And then slowly go all the way down, knees down, and then stretch your arm down for a child pose. And feel that beautiful stretch on your upper back, shoulders, and neck. Inhale and exhale. Hold this for 3 deep breaths. Well done. Now we're going to do a little bit twist. Place the foam roller diagonally like this, and then glide to a child pose with a twist. So you're going to open your rib cage really well. So I'm really feeling my right shoulder and my upper back on my right side, all the way down to my rib cage on my hip, stretching out, and hold this in 3 deep breaths. Now switch to the other side, roll it up, and then twist the foam roller to the right. And I'm slowly lowering my chest down as I roll the foam roller out, and feel that beautiful stretch on my left shoulder, upper back, rib cage, and hip as I breathe in and breathe out. 3 deep breaths. Hold that position. Last deep breath in and go back up. And now we're going to do some lovely swimming. Lower your hips down. Push the foam roller out. It's like a Superman flying in the air. As I breathe in, lift and pull the foam roller up and look up. And extend your back. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Extend, look up to the heavens. Breathe in and breathe out. It's a nice massage on your forearm as well. Inhale, exhale, lift. Last set. We're going to add a little bit variation. Lift up with bending your knees, pointing your hands up, pointing your feet to the heavens as if you pull the foam roller up and breathe out. Inhale down, lower your feet. Extend your arm. Roll the foam roller out as you breathe in, and then breathe out. Pull the foam roller and bend your knees, feet pointing to the heavens, and breathe out. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed this simple dynamic stretching self-myofascial release today. If you have more time today, you can check out also my other videos for my other dynamic stretching and my upper back strengthening program. If you love this video and want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything. Like and share this video. Every like you're giving to my channel, you are supporting me. And if you have difficulty following through with this program, you can comment coach right now and you can get a free one-on-one call. If you're suffering from back pain, weak core, and poor posture, comment coach. And you can access a free one-on-one call with me all about core back protocol. If you're really interested on fixing and serious in investing your time and energy on fixing your back pain for good. Until my next video training, don't forget this dynamic stretching over here and this video about upper back strengthening program. Until next time, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!